Namaskar, hello and a very warm welcome to this 5-hour, 5-day online training on social media and cyber security. My name is Tanvi Khurana and let me tell you that you're watching us at this moment on eVidya, channel number 6 to channel number 12 and also on our YouTube channel that is NCERT Official. In the live chat box, you can write down your questions, your queries and share them with us. Let me tell you a little bit about this entire online training. Today is 30th of October and is the first day of this training. Until 3rd of November, this is going to be the training on the theme social media and cyber security. This entire training has been organized by CIET, that is Central Institute of Educational Technology, as well as in collaboration with NILIT, that is National Institute of Electronics and Information Technology. So in these 5 days, we are going to discuss a lot of topics. Today's topic is social networking and social engineering. That would be the day 1's topic. And day 2, we are going to discuss social network threats in this digital era. Day 3, the topic is going to be open source intelligence. Day 4, we are going to discuss social network security. And on the last day, that would be social media management in digital era. So these are the 5 topics that would be in discussion, and we will have different experts on all these 5 days and they'll be giving you all the information regarding these topics. And at the end of this training, that would be on the 5th day, that would be 3rd of November, a quiz link will be given to you. And if you score more than 70% score in that quiz, you will be awarded the participation certificate. All you have to do is watch all these 5-day programs and be a part of it. If you have any questions, any queries, use all our platforms to be a part of it. You can register yourself in this particular training and I'll be explaining the entire process towards the end of this training. So for now, all you have to do is raise your questions through our email ID, that is training.helpdesk@ciet.nic.in. This is one specific email ID through which you can raise your questions regarding this entire online training on all the topics that you want, and you can raise your queries. Apart from this, we have one phone number as well, and that is 8800-440-559. And our YouTube channel is going to be there, that is NCERT Official. In the live chat box, throughout this 1 hour, you can raise your queries. And whatever time we'll be left with, we'll be trying to accommodate all the questions that you'll be sharing with us towards the end of the program. And of course, the expert that we have with us today, he'll be more than happy to answer all your doubts, all your queries. And for the certification part, let me just clarify that please allow us 30 days time to prepare those certificates. And when you register yourself, please make sure that you're putting right spellings of your name, of each and every point that you are filling. Apart from this, this training is going to be really interesting because there are so many social media platforms that we are using these days, and there's a lot to understand regarding social networking and social engineering as well. So let me please introduce you to our guest for today, and he is Mr. Akash Sharan. Sir, a very warm welcome to you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sir,
hello everyone.
Sir,
Everyone.
Sir, let me just introduce you to all our viewers and then we'll begin with this discussion. So, sir is a scientist B from National Institute of Electronics and Information Technology. And let me please ask sir the basic question and the understanding of social networking and social engineering, and what is it so special that sir you think our viewers should know about social networking and social engineering? So
So social networking is basically when people come together with similar idea, which is shared in social media accounts like Facebook, Instagram. These all are kind of social networking. But in case of cybersecurity, there is social engineering that is related to the tricks that applies on the social networking to attempt by the attacker for some kind of attacks like cyber frauds. Okay, so these are kind of social engineering. Okay.
Okay.
So today we are going to discuss both the things: social networking, what is social networking, what is the benefit, what are the impact on the society, as well as we are going to talk about the cybersecurity perspective or the concern which are revolving around the social networking.
So, shall we begin the discussion then?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Okay. So first, we will start with content of the presentation. Today's session, what we have to, what we will be, I will be delivering. First is digital era or cyber space. You can say then social networking, evolution of social networking, the use of social networking, benefit. What are the benefit, negative impact, or what are the cyber security concern? What are the cyber threat, social engineering life cycle? Whatever frauds you are dealing with today is because of this social injury. Okay. Phishing process, drive-by downloads, malware, and these all we are going to discuss today also. And on the further section, further sessions, we are also going to cover all the security things which covers on social media. Okay. So first thing I want to discuss here is digital era or cyberspace. What is cyberspace? Basically, it is the ecosystem of all the interconnected computers together. Like it is not only the computer, it is revolving on the mobile phones, it is embedded systems, processor. So we are looking at the digital era. Okay. So this is called as cyberspace also. Okay. And in cyberspace, the attacks or some malicious things which happen in cyberspace is called as cyber attack. Okay. So we are going to see the user stats. What are the user stats in respect to India? So according to 2019 report of Internet and Mobile Association of India, okay, and Nelson, with over 2003 million users were there, and India is the second most largest online market. Okay. By they have estimated that by 2023 there will be 650 million internet users in the country. That has already been crossed, and it is interesting to note that there are more rural people. 227 million active users there are in rural areas rather than the 2005 million users as per the report in urban areas. Okay, and 71 million kids are also watching these internet things from 5 to 11 ages. They are going online using adult websites. So we have to take care, or we have to monitor what they are watching. That is the most concerning thing about this. Okay, the overall gender distribution is men is 65% and women is 35%. So social networking, that's connecting people in the digital era. We are going to talk about first social networking. So first I want to quote somebody, that Aristotle, that man is by nature a social animal. Anyone who is either cannot lead the common life or is so self-sufficient as not to need to is either a beast or a god. So it means that simply the man is a social animal. He has emotion, he has psychology, he want to gossip, he like everything. Okay, he want to get appreciated. So these are all kind of social. If he is not social element, then he is either beast or god. Okay. So what is social networking? So social networking are the services which are present in online platform which people use to build social network. People come with with common ideas. They share their activities, their interest, okay, their background, real life connections. So these are all the going on the social network. Social media platform are enjoyable to use, beneficial while looking for a job. Also, you can also look for job. You can have connections. You can do anything that is related to in relationships. Okay, so these are things to stay in touch with friends. These are also involved in social networking. The social networking have billions of users there worldwide present. They can be they can be genuine also, and they can be fake also. Okay. So these now we will talk about the evolution of social media. What is evolved during the social media is that first that came the social media first that came is was in 1997. That was a short-lived 6-degree profile. You can upload profile. That was in 1997. Then in 1999 there was a web blog or blog, we can say. Okay, articles used to publish on the internet. In 2001, Friendster, that's a fully featured, you can say, social media, social networking that come into existence in 2001. That is Friendster. That has a millions of users. Email registration also based on, and basics online networking also considered on 2001. 2002, LinkedIn came, which is a job professional like social networking. Okay, MySpace came in 2003, and 2004 Facebook came, which has a millions of users of base. Then YouTube, the video-based social networking came. YouTube and Reddit, the questionnaire-based social networking. Then the Twitter. Okay, then you can say that after the Twitter there is TikTok. These kind of social media came into existence. Okay, this is the evolution of social media. Next is, what is the use of social media? So you want to go online, you want to have chat with your friend. These all also you want to meet somebody, okay, across the world, across any corner of any nation, you can connect with. Now, second is you can make friendship with the people who are far away. Profile, you can build your profile, you can share your interest, whatever you want to share, you can share. Self-representation is also there. Exchange is sharing the information related to studies or education, current affairs, sports, businesses, transport, movies, latest news. These all things can be seen in the social media. Social media is not about only sharing things. It was all about you can get information from this. So in the future, like future sessions, we will be also talking about OSINT, open source intelligence, in which you whatever you post on the internet can be tracked by others. Okay. Then the sharing data files, videos, you can share anything. Okay. So here is the type of social media. What are the different type of social media? First is social journals. Social journal include social things. You can share your things, you can post photos, you can post your uh, status. These things can include Facebook, WhatsApp, Snapchat. These are social journals. Whereas social groups can include your company's teamwork, like Slack is used for performing these kind of activities. Reddit is for posting some kind of queries. Okay, community-based social groups are there. Then image-based social networking games, Instagram, Pinterest, Google, Pixel, these are the image-based. Then video, where you can publish your videos, you can have vlogs. These are kind of social networking games. That is YouTube, Vimeo, TikTok. These were the videos, social networking of videos. Then news community came. News community, Yahoo.news, Google News. Here you can see news, you can get updated from there. Then question community, where you can post any type of question and get answer from the masses. Okay, you can get suggestion from the masses, you can solution from the masses. Okay. Then presentation tag, where you can share the presentation, you can get presentation. Rating and review social networking was also there, where you can post your experience, where you have traveled somewhere. Okay. So these kinds of things were there in rating and review. So these are different kind of social networking which are currently present in the internet, or you can say cyberspace. Future trends in social media. So in future, the video content, currently the text content are basically dominating the social media platform. In future, the video content will continue to dominate the social media platform, as we are also in this video content based YouTube live. So we are also in that video content will be dominating the social media platform. Okay, and the social commerce will become the prominent, allowing user to make purchases from social media. You have seen that some shops are opening on social media. So in future, most of the commerce will not be in the e-commerce, it can be on the social media. Okay, you can have social media apps, and here there they will share the products. So there, this is also benefit the businesses. Okay. And the next feature, that is augmented reality. Augmented reality will be integrated with social media platform to provide interactive and immersive experiences. Okay. So what is augmented reality? Is basically you have heard about metaverse. So metaverse, there is, you can virtually simulate some kind of environment, you can play games, you can attend seminar, okay, in a virtual simulated environment. So this is the future of social media. Next is, what is benefit of networking, social networking? There is benefit, but there is also a dark side of social networking. First is improved communication. You can improve communication. Social networking allow people to communicate and connect instantly, within a minute, within a second. Okay. Network opportunity. Social networking like LinkedIn have the individual to connect with other professionals to share their experience, to apply for a job, okay, to share their resume, CV. So these all things are also there. Okay. Information sharing. User can also easily access articles, news, other valuable information. Global reach, social network enable interaction with the people from different countries and culture also. Okay. And strengthen connection. Social networking help in maintaining and strengthen connection also, friends and social ties. So, and supportive communities. Social network offers support group for various interests and issues. So these are the benefit of social network. But excessive use of social networks can negatively impact real life relationships. Okay. So benefit is there, but when you use it in a limited way, okay, and limited and secure way also. So what is the negative impact of this social media, social networking? So first is physical health. It can affect your health. If you are gaming, if you are playing game for 4 to 6 hours a day, then it can have chest pain, back pain, headache, sleep related issue can be there. Due to less exercise, there will be obesity, eye strain will be there. People are watching their mobiles in midnight, okay, affecting postures also. So these are the physical health that is affecting due to the social networking. Okay. Emotional health is there, addiction, okay, addiction to social networking, sadness there, stress, too much stress, increased risk of depression, anxiety, loneliness, self-harm. So, and psychological health is also there. The one word is there, one term is there, that is fubbing. Fubbing is basically a term that is referred when an individual is distracted by his smartphone when he's communicating with somebody. If I'm communicating with you, if I have not put my phone on a silent, then there will be some kind of call, or I will be irritated that my phone is there and I have to check it every second. So this is called as fubbing. Pressure to compare oneself to others. So social media, everything is not real. It can be fake. There can be fake comments. There can be fake likes. Okay. So there's pressure to compare oneself to other. Interpersonal relationship, it can also affect interpersonal relationship. People who rely too much on social media for communication may overlook in-person encounters where are crucial for growth and maintenance. Okay. So this is also only a virtual world. Okay. You have to come to the real world for different kind of things. Okay. Social media can encourage the dissemination of false information. So there can be fake news, how to uh, there can be fake news which can weaken the social ties and cause trust to break down. There is fake news which is spreading through social media also. These are the negative impact of these social media. So you should be using the social media in a limited way, okay, in a limited way. And you should not be, we will discuss it later on, that we should not publish some kind of sensitive information or personal information on the internet. Okay. That can have a negative impact, or that can be leads to a cyber attack on you. So next is cyber security concern. So we are living in a cyberspace. Okay, some kind of attack which can be malicious or which can be a trick. So that can lead to a cyber attack. So in social media there can be a cyber attacks. So there are cyber security concerns like phishing, malwares. So phishing is basically, we will also talk about in detail, but here briefly I will talk about phishing. So phishing is basically when somebody do some kind of fraudulent activity on you and you get trapped on it. Okay, and you expose some kind of sensitive information. Okay, and malware, when you access some kind of website. If I take an example, if through social media example, so you access some kind of social networking website, you click on it, it will go to that website, okay, and it will download some kind of file, and you execute that file. Maybe it can be malware. Okay. The malware issue is also there. Self-harm games, teenagers, kids who are accessing this internet can trap into this self-harm games. Privacy concern is also there. How much data you are exposing to the internet? Because you think that data will be deleted from the internet, but it doesn't. Okay. So, in example of this self-harm game, I have given the blue whale challenge. Why do kids are using such harmful games? So, this is an example of a self-harm game in which it is a virtual game, but it will tell you some kind of challenges which you have to in real world. And the last challenge is like suicide. Okay, so in this session also, we will, in the last session, we will also discuss about how to aware the teenagers, how to monitor them if they access these kind of games. Okay. Then next is some kind of cyber crime I have given you. Cybercrime cases. So, 30 in the 1st November, that 38-year-old man was arrested for cheating a woman through matrimonial site. So, there are matrimonial website fraud are also there. Job frauds are also there. Okay. In October 17, a syndicate of international cyber cheat involved in online cheating by making friends on Facebook and other social media platforms. So, in a way, in some kind of phishing, the social media is playing some kind of role, because social media you are exposing some kind of personal information, and personal information can lead to phishing attack or social engineering attack. We will talk about social engineering also. What is the life cycle of this social media? Several Indians have in recent time fallen prey to high-end cybercrime in which people are being defrauded to the tune of hundred of crores of rupees every day through some fake loan application also. Okay. So most of the people are getting fake calls, fake SMS, fake WhatsApps. So this is through the how they are getting to mobile number, how they are getting their email. So this is all because of social. Okay. In October 10, four cybercriminals, all from Jamtara in Jharkhand, were arrested by Delhi police for duping people in name of providing customer support service. Okay? So these are all kinds of cybercrime cases are there. Recently, in 2019, there was a MNC, and the employees of MNC got mail regarding Diwali offer. Okay, so Diwali is coming, so they got a mail for Diwali offer. They put their debit card name numbers and all the things details. Okay, and their personal data was hacked. So hacking can take place, cybercrime can take place. Before some kind of cybercrime, there will be the attacker will be accessing your personal information through social media. How it is accessing, we will talk about in social engineering. So we have come to the part of social engineering, the art of deception, understanding the tactic and strategy of social engineering. What is social engineering? So whenever you see fraud, okay, so let's take example that you have got a call from some fraudster. He is telling you that this is your phone number, this is your email ID, this order you have placed on such kind of website, and this is your address. How he is able to know these kind of personal information? Because you have posted it somewhere in the internet, on the internet. That's why he knows all the things. Okay, so this all the things are a part of social engineering. Okay. Cyber threat. What is cyber threat? Cyber threat is an instant circumstance or event with the potential to damage, to impact organization, mission, vision, function, image, or reputation, organization, asset, or individual or other organization through an information system by unauthorized access, disclosure, or modification of information or denial of service. So it simply means the cyber attack is an event which can affect any individual or do a cyber attack on individual if he has not following some kind of precautions on the internet or cyberspace. Okay. So who are these people who are doing these cyber attacks on the internet? They can be hackers. There are different type of hackers also. First is black, white, and gray. So black hat hackers are basically these are the malicious hackers who want to do some kind of malicious thing. White hat hackers are the good hackers. They are actually understanding the internal part of these computer systems. Gray attackers come in between the black and white, and some kind of curious kid enthusiasts who want to learn about these cyber security. They can be also dangerous. Professional criminals, group of hackers, malware programmers. So malwares, if I tell you about malwares, malwares are not designed automatically, they are designed by some kind of program. Okay. Corporate espionage can also be there. Information war or cyber terrorism. State player or some kind of national player can involve in this promoting the professional criminal to do some kind of cyber attack on others. And the last thing, employees can also be a malicious to an organization. We call it as an insider threat. That's why there is a trust policy that is very getting famous is zero trust policy. In that case, that you don't want to trust anyone in case of cyber incident. Okay, because the employees know most of the things of your organization and the internal processing, everything about it. He can disclose all the things to others. Okay? So these are the people who are involved in doing some kind of different cyber attacks, okay, or cyber fraud. Social engineering attack or social engineering. Social engineering is a term used for broad activities, malicious activities, accomplished through human interaction. So social engineering is not like social networking. It is the malicious activity going on the internet, in social media or the internet. Okay, it use your, basically it do not require some kind of cyber hacking. It just want the psychological manipulation to trick a user to make security mistake of giving away sensitive information. Okay, they trick the user to give away their OTPs. They trick the user to click on a WhatsApp. They trick the user to share some kind of some kind of sensitive information to others. Okay, so in the first, the attacker or the perpetrator will first contact you or investigate the victim. He will investigate indirectly or directly about the victim and gather the necessary background information, such as potential points of weakness and weak security protocol need to proceed the attack. Okay, so he will want to victim personal information. In case of cyber frauds, he want to know the basic information: what kind of SIM he is using, what is his phone number, what is his email, is he having Telegram or WhatsApp. Okay, so that he can do the further attacks. Then the attacker move to gain victim trust. He will call you. He will say you that I am from this company or I am from the different board. You are using my product. Okay. So these kind of provide stimuli for subsequent action that breaks security practice, such as relieving sensitive information also, or granting access to critical resources or sensitive information. Okay. And this is the life cycle which is used by the attacker of cyber social engineering. First is that he will prepare ground for attack. So in preparing the ground for attack, he will get all the information or identify who is the victim, who will be the victim. It is not the case that he is sending spam to different people, all the people will fall. There is, like if somebody is spamming an email to other, there will be one hit in lakhs. Okay, so he will identify the victims. He will bombard the victims about the information. Okay, gather the background detail. What is the detail is there? He will select the what kind of method he can do. It can range from wide variety of activities. Like he want to do some kind of financial motive attack. He want to do some kind of installation of malware, keyloggers. He want to do some kind of phishing. Okay. So these are the different kind of attack method he will be selecting. Then deceiving the victim. He will engage the victim to gain some kind of, to reveal some kind of sensitive information. He will spin a story. Okay. For example, he is from some bank, XYZ bank. He will call you and he will tell you that I am from this bank, and you have transferred some this kind of amount, and your account will be blocked. So he will spin some kind of story to take control of that, or he will want to gain the trust of you. Once he get the trust, he can able to get the sensitive information, or he will also, like, he will create a story, or he will create a story which will have an ultimatum type of thing, that if you do this, then this will be your consequences. This thing can be also done. Obtaining the information over a period of time, expanding the footholds, executing the attack, or disrupting business. So then in the play section, he will just attack that. He will get the sensitive information. Okay, sensitive information can be anything. Okay, then he will exit. He will close the instruction idly without arousing some kind of suspicion. He will clear the tracks so that uh, there can be no suspicion. Okay? So remove all kind of things. Covering tracks means that they will be cover all the things. Okay. So bringing the chariot to a natural end. He just, okay. So यहाँ पे next जो है हमारा, that will be phishing. Okay. So phishing is most of the attack on financial institution of the past 3 year is not through some kind of computer based attack. There's two types of attacks, that is computer based and real world attacks. In computer based, that is hacking. You can inject some kind of malware, you can inject some kind of password hack, brute force attack, these kind of things, these technical things. Rather than, there is a rise of acquiring users password like OTPs. These all kind of things is called phishing. Okay, and phishing come under social engineering. So this is phishing, and most of the attack is not due to the cyber attack, technical cyber attack, but this is due to the phishing, because most of the attacker can financially get gains from it. Next is phishing type. What are the different phishing type? First is, you have heard about smishing. Smishing is when somebody is messaging you with a phishing link or message, or bombarding with a spam. Okay. So phishing. Then there is a spear phishing, when you are directing some kind of specific individual company, person, or a company. So this is called a spear phishing. Then there is a veiling, when you are targeting a high executive or high official of an organization, high profile target. That is called veiling. Then the next is wishing. Wishing is when voice based attack is there, voice based phishing is there. Okay. Basically, phishing is a fraudulent attempt to obtain sensitive information such as username, password, credit cards information. Okay. So this is through the trust of the victim. Okay. He get all this information after getting some kind of basic information about the victim and gaining the trust of the victim. Certain or iCert is an organization of Ministry of Electronics and Ministry of Electronics Information Technology. Its full form is Indian Computer Emergency Response Team. Is operational and looking over the cyber security of most of the incident which is occurring in India. Okay. They have told that in 2017 there was 552 cases of phishing was there, and 458 phishing was in 2019. In 2019 there was 472 cases. Okay, and other cases are simply virus and malicious, these kind of website displacement. Okay. But the financial stability, then the financial stability report just July 2020 published by Reserve Bank state that the banking industry is the target of choice of cyber attack, and further observe that there has been increased incident of cyber attacks threat in the past, in the post COVID-19 lockdown. Post COVID lockdown, there is a cases of phishing too much. Okay. phishing process. So by doing phishing, they can gain access to the information using stealing some kind of confidential data. Confidential data can be your OTP, debit card number, credit card number, your even phone number can also be confidential. Okay, now most of the transaction is doing by the phone number. So he want to gain some kind of sensitive information. It can be through by accessing your computer or by gaining your trust. Then the next process can be harvesting login credential. Harvested login credential is basically the process involved to gain your password, username and password. He can send you some kind of fake link to your WhatsApp, to your Facebook, social media accounts, and you will enter the you will click the location you will click the URL of that website and enter the password, username, and that password will not be go to that website, it will go to the hacker. Then the third process can be impersonating. A person can impersonate as somebody else. Like I have given you the example that he can impersonate as an employee of a bank where there is your account. These are some example of phishing. Here you can see is that there is a fake message on WhatsApp that is having a link. But here you can see what is the link, amazonx.com. So when you're working on the social media, when somebody is saying giving you some kind of share, some kind of link share, URL share, you should check that whether that URL is actually genuine or not. And you should also check where it is coming from. Okay, source of that person. So these things are also there. You should never click on this links, or you should never click on link which is tend to be malicious, or you should not transact some kind of transaction, also monetary transaction, if you think that the link is malicious, or some kind of you think that there can be some kind of issue. Okay? The second example here is some kind of message is there. Some kind of holy celebration message is there. You will click on it. It can access your camera, your storage. It will ask for your storage camera. If people don't know about these things, he will allow the access to their camera or photos. This can also be there in the phishing. Next is that a new type of attack has occurred, is AI based deep fake attack. In this, what is that deep fake? AI is artificial intelligence. So by using the artificial intelligence, they used to fake the voices, or they can fake the voices as well as video of your reliable relative, friend or acquaintance, to deceive you or indulge you in some kind of cyber fraud. Okay, so artificial is used to in a particular kind of scam called AI based deep fakes calls, which produce phony audio or of real people. Okay, these calls can made by scammers possessing as a real friend or relative or acquaintance in an attempt to deceive the victim also. So this kind of incident happened in Kerala, which loses about 40,000 to AI deep fake WhatsApp fraud calls. So these frauds are happening in social media only, and they are getting the personal information of yours from the social media only. For example, you open Facebook. Facebook is having your friends, your relatives. He can copy or make friends with your friends and relative, get information of yours. So these things can happen in real world. Okay, that can help the hacker to gain your information. So you have to keep the information, the limited information about personal on online or in social media. It can be misused. So there is social media reporting services are also there, like fishtank.org. So here you can submit some kind of phishing link, or you can track in your browser that you can submit also. You can check that link is phishing link or not. You can track a spam caller on Truecaller also. You can spam him also. So these are the different kind of reporting, and we will also be discussing all these kind of reporting in our further lectures, further sessions also, like National Crime Reporting Portal. Okay. So we will be all discovering that how to register on that portal and how to file a complaint through that. Okay, if you are caught in some kind of cyber fraud. Okay. So this is a way where you can check a phishing link or a spam call. Third thing is, second thing here I want to tell is that malware. How malware came into existence from social media accounts. Actually, social media can be a medium to transfer the malwares. They can put a link where you can access that link in the social media, and by clicking on the link, it can download some kind of files to your system. That can be a malicious thing. That can be a malware, Trojan. These are different kind of malware, viruses, Trojans. Okay. So these can be downloaded by clicking on the social media links. So one of that malware is drive-by download. The drive-by download attack occur when vulnerable computer get infected by just visiting a website. Finding from the latest Microsoft Security Intelligence Report and many of its previous volumes reveal that drive-by exploit have become the top web security threat to worrying about. So drive-by downloads basically when you access some kind of website and clicking on some kind of link, you access a website. By accessing the website, it directly downloads some kind of file to your computer, and that is malicious. When you click on it, it becomes malicious. It can be virus. So these are called as drive-by download malwares. Okay. Third thing here, which I today want to discuss, is mal advertisement or adwares. Okay. So adwares is can be done with the same thing. Adware is the name when we are accessing some kind of website and the multiple ad appears. Okay, which can infect people's computer and businesses. Okay, so malware is the name of the security industry give to criminal controlled adverts which intentionally infect people and businesses. These can be any ad or any site, often one which you use as a part of everyday internet uses. So whenever you access some kind of website, if there is ads, don't click on it because it can be malicious or it is showing some kind of pop-up ads. Okay. And you can use one kind of solution is like ad blocker to block these kind of ads. Okay, so these ads cannot be trusted. So some kind of malicious hacker can put these ads on website. When you access them, this can lead to some kind of browser exploitation. Okay, he can get some kind of sensitive information that you have to understand. Okay, that's whenever you are accessing the mal advertisement, he can do some kind of attack that can access your sensitive information also, which is present in your computer. So that is mal advertisement. Next, today's in the last I want to discuss is that today's cyber security slogan that cyber security की जागरूकता हर नागरिक के लिए जरूरी है, बिन इसके ज्ञान के साइबर स्पेस पे जिंदगी अधूरी है. That is today's slogan, and I want to end my session on this note. Okay. Thank you all.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. So, sir, we have received a lot of queries regarding your entire presentation. So, if you allow, may I?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so you just mentioned about mal advertising, and in relation to that, we have an viewer, Sujita Das, and she's asking how can we understand that this ad is fake or this is real?
Actually, you have to check that whether there is a pop-up or not. If there is, when you access some kind of website, okay, if you are accessing some kind of website and some pop-ups are appearing on another tabs or another windows or in multiple windows, that can be malicious, that you are not expecting. Okay, so close those website also and use ad blocker. I have told you that use your ad blocker also. You can add using ad blocker extension on your browsers.
Okay, all right. And we have another viewer, and he is Shivappa Yalappa. He is asking, any tips do you have for people, for everyone to be careful? How necessary it is these days to be careful and use social media as carefully and as delicately as they can.
First, you should use your social media in a limited time frame. Okay,
Okay.
set a limited time from social media. Not don't think that social media is actually real. It can be fake. I have told you that there can be fake comments, likes. Okay, first thing is that if you are first thing is that you have to use in a limited way that can not affect your real life. Okay, second is that there is cybersecurity concerns, so you have to be aware of all the social engineering techniques or whatever frauds which are going on. Okay, whatever message you are receiving from TRAI about security, how to use these WhatsApp, how to use your how to not give your sensitive information. So these things can also be there when you are accessing some kind of links. Okay, through social media, be aware to see that what is the link address. If this link address is looked to be malicious or some kind of, like I have seen you that there is a mistake of spelling or there is a mistake of URL, so you have to check it. Okay, if you found this malicious, then just block it. Okay, and also the second thing is also see what is the source, if source is trusted or not. Okay, and the last part is that you must be aware of these things and you must aware others also. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. And there was one of the options that you gave. There is a new type of attack, which is artificial intelligence based deep fake phishing. We have a viewer, and he would like to know a little bit more about this particular attack.
In deepfake, basically using AI models, we can using AI models, hacker can clone the voice or video of your relatives, friends, family. Okay, and they can also give these kind of cloned audios to or they can create some kind of cloned audios to the attacker. Okay, from the attacker, actually attacker can create these clone using the AI deep technology, and he can give that cloned audio to your loved ones. Okay, to your relative, and they will spin some kind of story to them that this is the problem, they have to transfer this kind of money. Okay, with the same voice, such using the AI technology.
All
Okay,
right.
so what is the precaution of, actually I also want to do the tell the precaution. So basically the precaution is, if that voice looks fake, if this voice is similar, you have to talk to that person who is actually the voice is cloned. If it is real, then it is okay. If it is not real, then it is fake.
Okay. All right, sir. Thank you so much for this information. And it was a very significant and relevant topic that we discussed today. And all the information that you gave, and I'm sure the viewers, they are going to be satisfied with this, with the answers that you just gave. And a lot more is in store in this entire training for all our viewers. Sir, thank you so much for giving us your time today. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you to all the viewers as well for being a part of this program. And let me just quickly show you that how you can register yourself and how you can do it right now. So open your website, any browser, and type CIET on it. Once you do, the home page will open, and this is the home page. You can see the menu bars, and there's a column called activities. Please click on it. Once you do, the last option is workshop/training. Please click on it. Scroll it a little down, and you will see in the current activity column, the online training on social media and cyber security option is given. This is clickable. Please click on it. Another tab will open. So this is the entire information regarding this online training. This is a 5-day online training. The entire details why we are conducting this training and reasons and benefits, the entire chart, all the topics that we are going to discuss, who all can participate, and the objectives and the schedule with the names of the resource persons. These are also mentioned for your information. So once you scroll it down, like here, you can see the QR code. Please scan this QR code and fill the information, or simply click on this link, register yourself, and please make sure that you're putting right spellings of your names and other details. If you'll scroll it down a little further, here you can see the space is for the quiz link. The quiz link will be given to you on the last day, which is 3rd of November. So you will get a lot of time to score 70% and above marks in the quiz, and you have to watch all the 5 programs. This is the link for our YouTube channel, NCERT Official. Once you click on it, all the programs that will be done so far will be displayed here. So you can watch these programs. If you scroll it down a little bit more further, here is the feedback link. So this is the link for feedback. Any suggestions, any feedback, any advice you have, please feel free to share it with us, or scan this QR code and share it. So there are simple methods. All you have to do is you have to need an internet connection, and that's all. Otherwise, this is the one specific email ID, training.helpdesk@ciet.nic.in. Not just during this program, but later on as well, you can share your doubts, your queries of this program related to this theme of ours, which is social media and cyber security. So I really hope that you are going to register yourself very, very soon if you have not done it so far. Let me just tell you that the first Wednesday of every month we celebrate as Cyber Jagrukta Divas, and on 1st of November it is a Wednesday. That is the reason we are doing this entire training on social media and cyber security, and this is a very relevant and necessary training for all of you, because we use social media accounts, and cyber security is something that we need to be aware about. So this entire training will list a lot of ways for managing the social media accounts while ensuring cyber security. And this entire training will also help you in understanding the role of various stakeholders in promoting cyber security. So please watch this entire training, all the 5 episodes from 4 o'clock to 5 o'clock every day from today till 3rd of November. Thank you so much once again, and tomorrow we are coming back sharp at 4 o'clock with another topic, and the topic is going to be social network threats in digital era. So please watch that program and raise your queries. For now, we are wrapping up the first day of our training, and the upcoming next program is also a very special program called Sayog, Guidance for Mental Well-being of the Children. And the topic of discussion is going to be building healthy connections, enhancing relationship skills. Please stay here and don't go anywhere. Keep on watching eVidya channels. I am Tanvi Khurana. I'll take a leave of you. Have a great day ahead. Namaskar.